What's going on, good people? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is that you're clicking on this video. In this video, I want to ask you, how many times do you call a lead in one day? Right? How many times do you call a lead in one day? Do you call it like once today and then tomorrow you'll call, or you call them once today and then in 2 days you call, or you call, leave a voicemail, and then wait for them to call you back? Like, what are you doing? What is your process in calling your leads? Whether you are calling to set an appointment to go door knock them, or you're calling them to help them on the phone. The reason why I ask you that is there's several different ways different people actually call their leads. And I typically call 3 times in the morning, back to back to back. So I'll ring it 3 times, hang up, let it ring again 3 times, hang up, let it ring again till it gets to the voicemail. They don't answer, I don't leave a voicemail. Call again in the afternoon, kind of do the same thing. And then in the evening call, and then, you know, they get text messages. But then tomorrow I do the same thing, right? I thought I was calling people a lot. Let me tell y'all something. I was online and I was just doing a quote for car insurance, and then I was doing a quote for health insurance, regular health insurance. Now I know what happens. I did read, you know, I read the verbiage where it said that it was going to, you know, multiple agents may call, all the good stuff. Cool, because I'm shopping around, right? I don't have a problem with that. When I tell you guys, this one lady, Miss Alice from the Preferred Health, Miss Alice, this baby has called me almost 30 times in one day. 30 times. And every single time she called me, she left a voicemail. Alice from Preferred Health. Like, I know her name. Like, she's my bestie right now because she has called so many times. This is like day 4. And today, well, I'm like in a bad area. So I just, like, it just popped up a little signal and my notifications were coming through. She's called me 4 times in the last hour. Now, I can't wait to call Miss Alice back because I am calling her back. Several other people called and left me one message. One of the guys, he called me. Turn left onto he called me like 14. Twice and then sent me a text message, just one. But Alice from Preferred Health has blown my phone up. And I'm like, I just wonder, was she trained to do that? Is it just her phone system doing that? Because every voicemail is exactly the same, right? Exactly the same. Every single one. I'm like, what phone service are you using? Because the voicemail is very clear. It's very good. It almost sounds like it's her doing it, but because it is exactly the same, and she leaves me a message on every single call. I was like, yo, okay, she is either super serious about her business, she doesn't get a lot of leads, something, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Would that drive you, second question, would that drive you crazy if somebody called you that many times? Like, at this point, I'm kind of like trying to see what her next set of calls are going to be come tomorrow, just because I'm just curious, because obviously I get leads. I make calls to the leads, and I'm just curious to know, like, how many times she's going to call me tomorrow. Is she still going to leave me a voicemail? Will it change? Will she eventually send me a text message? Because she has not yet sent me a text. And she did not send me an email. And I left all of my information on the form and all of the accurate information. Right? I'm just curious at this point. I will call her back and I will ask her, those questions because I need to know. I need to know. I was like, wow. And her voice is so pleasant. Like, I'm not mad at her at all. But I know her name. I will know her name forever. Alice from Preferred Health. And I'm not one who remembers people's names, like, at all. Alice from Preferred Health. And the voicemail's pretty cool, too. But, yeah. Put down below how many times do you call your leads. And would you be mad if somebody called you that many times? Or you probably would have answered by now, right? Just to keep her from calling. Because I almost answered her the other day when it was like the 5th time. But I was like, I want to see how many days she does this. Yeah. So yeah, let me know. Peace.